but let me just get this sorted out here. Ah, damn, finally. There we go. Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought our YouTube was giving me some wonky stuff. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Talk Talk Live. We are back for another week of Talk Talk Live. It's going to be a goddamn racy week. Again, thank you to all my people who are liking me and sharing me on TikTok and on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. Yes, we are live on all those platforms. We are expanding, we are growing, we are ever showing, ladies and gentlemen. Not that way. But anyways, welcome back to Talk Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Just getting to my full cam again. Yes, we are. We are here. Hold on just a second. Let me just get this out of the way, because that was proving a bit problematic. Okay, fair enough. We're good now. Yes, indeed. A bit of home maintenance there. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Talk Talk Live. Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And, oh, great. Yeah, okay. Well, my Jays just are losing at the moment, so I am not exactly happy about that. But anyways, we are here. We are back, and we are live. And let's get into it. I hope you're enjoying the Talk Live TDT minutes that I'm throwing out there. And getting a lot of traction with that. And I thank each and every one of you for liking and joining in on the show tonight. So again, we are started. We are moving in the right direction. We are getting the word from tech support, and yeah, we are moving forward with things. So thank you very much for joining me on Talk Talk Live. Sponsored by DunTalk, DUNTALK.com. Like, subscribe, comment. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are really on the road to 1,000 subscribers now. We are really definitely on the road. But yeah, the week has been good. Today was great. As you can see, I'm wearing my Arsenal kit. Arsenal won big time today, 5-0, and we are still on the campaign trail towards the title. And finally a third out. Idiota! Anyway, let's go on. Anyways, we are back and we are live here, but you know what? We're going to get into the show. This show I absolutely love. And I don't know where I was for the last month, but this is caught on like wildfire, and I cannot ignore it anymore. I can't. The soft guy era is here, ladies and gentlemen, and especially ladies. The soft guy era is here, and we're going to answer the question tonight if the soft guy era is here to stay. Tonight on Talk Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Let me tell you, we're going to just define it. We're going to give you examples of it. I have used soft guy era for a little bit myself in my new relationship. And quite simply, it is great. It is absolutely wonderful. It is guys empowering themselves and realizing who holds the table up, who are the table, and how indeed this symptom that we are engaging in these days can be eradicated at a flick of a switch, at the making of a decision. Making of a decision that you put yourself first and understand that you deserve more than what you are giving out and what you are receiving right now. So, shout out to the soft guy era. But let's get into it. Let's talk. Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me on Talk Talk Live. Stomach is a bit rumbly at the moment. We finally got some Pepto in, so we're doing that. Just fighting a cold, so bear with me tonight. But we are in, because this subject matter has got me absolutely jazzed. I am jazzed up for this. Guys have been waiting for a thing like this for years, and you know what? Women are pissed. They are so pissed. They are in their feelings on this. But anyways, let's get into it on Talk Talk Live here. I am so enthused. I never thought I'd see the day where men start standing up for themselves in this Western world, and Lord knows it's happening. It's literally happening in real time. And I got to be proud of our gentlemen out there actually sticking to the code. So let's get into it on my browser here. Yes, we are good. Yes, indeed. And I am going to switch out. Bang. There we go. So first thing I'm going to do. In my Arsenal get 5-0. Top of the league. The first thing I'm going to do is talk about what the soft guy era is all about. Now, you may have heard it, but if you didn't hear it, we're going to define it for you right now. And we're going to give you the bird's eye view. Now, the soft guy era, drizzle, is a distinct and absolutely sincere response to the likes of Seven Era or whatever her name is, and ladies who think that they deserve more from men while putting in nothing in return. No, guys are now turning around and realizing that the juice isn't worth the squeeze. The passports are in check and they're moving on. And you know what? They are doing this drizzle thing just like the ladies are. Okay, if you can play that game, ladies, the men can play that game. So let's define it here on Talk Live. We have this. We're going to be following 3 videos from Dating Right. Like and subscribe to Dating Right. He's doing wonderful things in his YouTube streets. And he has covered this extensively. The soft guy era trend. And we have 3, I repeat, 3 YouTube videos from him, and he is he has defined it. He has put it out there, and we're going to be doing some play-by-play. We're going to do some telecast, fair use on this. But Dating Right, like and subscribe to Dating Right. He's doing wonderful things in YouTube streets, and he has covered this subject from the rooter to the tutor, and he is. We're going to define it right now. What the soft guy era is. What is the soft guy era? I did a bit of a definition, but let's get into it right now. On Talk Live. Let's go.
So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this trend going around on TikTok called the soft guy era. Basically, it's men standing up to women and saying, no more. I will no longer bring all of these things to the table, and you don't bring anything to the table. And I gotta say, guys, I love it.
I love it too. I absolutely love it. It is finally time for men to realize how worthy they are to this society. How they have created all the creature comforts of society were created by men. Let's face facts. Let's call them an absolute buck. We have tamed the elements. We have created electricity. We have done all things that makes modern life so comfortable. So literally comfortable. And it's time for us to be recognized by it. And we're not going to be kowtowed anymore by ladies asking for the world and back simply because they have a vagina. We're not doing it. We're not doing it anymore. It's time to make yourself worth more, ladies and my gentlemen. This simp era's got to end. It's got to end right now. I don't care how you look. I don't care how short you are. I don't care how fat or skinny you are. You've got to stop it. This has got to end. It's got to stop right now. And it's going to make you act right, look right, and be right, and put these ladies where they need to be in their place. I'm dead serious about this. You need to get on this soft guy era extravaganza on this movement, because quite simply it is moving and moving really quick. And it's been within the last few months, ever since that Seven Hera and her sprinkle ideas, guys just say, you know what, I've had it. That, I think, was the last straw. So we just got into it and said, you know what? Time to turn the tables, ladies and gentlemen. And, how sweet it is. Let's continue.
Love what you're doing. And I support it 100%. Most relationships, the man brings all of it to the table. He's the protector. He's the provider. He's the moral support. He sits there and he listens and he helps when the woman just ignores him. Doesn't care about what he's passionate about, doesn't care about what his dreams are and what he wants to do, doesn't support him emotionally, doesn't bring to the table what she needs to bring to the table to help that man get to the next level. Fellas, I support it. I support the soft guy era. If a woman's not bringing to the table what you need her to bring, she's not for you.
Agreed! Stop it right there. Yes. He defined it so succinctly and so well. Guys, anyone within the sound of my voice, understand this. If a woman is not, and I repeat not, bringing you what you deserve to move you forward, get rid of her. Get rid. Get literally rid. If she is not putting up for a bill from time to time, if she is not your emotional rock, we are the emotional rocks, let me say that. If she is not giving you what you need to move your life and both of your lives forward, get rid of her. If you see her as an absolute succubus, get her out of there. Get her out. You see the signs. If you are being used, gentlemen, if you are in the simp mode right now, if you are in the friend zone right now, get out of it. Because these women will drain you dry and they will shag Chad and Tyrone and the high value man down the road for free using your money. You need to start putting yourself first. And that is what the soft guy era is all about. Drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Yes, 7 here, you're out of here. Men starting to realize that we move this world. We bend it to our will. It's not ladies. Ladies take shelter with us. They don't create, they move in. Remember that. And I have a distinct family moment from that right now where a man built, a woman took over. A man built the life for which they live, and a woman took over on one fell swoop. And I tell you what, it's breaking me up inside. That's the fact. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And we have to realize that from jump. That anything in this world worth having, worth living for, any sort of big ticket items that is worth spending on, car, house, club bill, anything, these guys are doing it. Did you see that club, that ladies only club? I think in the Midwest the other day. They took a picture of it. Everyone was they bought their own drinks and sat on down. What was the common denominator? There were no tables. There were no bottles and tables and such. Those are guy things. Guys buy big ticket items, and then ladies gravitate over. Rarely, if ever, because summertime's coming, if ever do I see ladies running a table on their own. Rarely do I see it. But what they'll do, they'll hang around and they'll drink your drink. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. It's time that you weigh these women for what they are worth to you. If they are succubuses, get them out. Let's continue.
There's nothing but drama, chaos, and negativity in your life is not for you. I applaud you.
We need to bring the dowry back for marriages.
I'm going to rewind this back for a second because there's a bit of stuff on here that needs to, like this lady here and a few other things. So we're going to rewind it just so far back, around right here. Yeah, we're going to right around here. Yep, right there. So shout out to Dating Right. Like, subscribe, comment on Dating Right. Like, subscribe to Dating Right. He's doing wonderful things in YouTube streets. It's fantastic. But let's continue.
Guys, there are men out here really living that soft boy era lifestyle. This man's girlfriend has totally got on his program, and it looks like she have fully submitted herself to him because it looks like she sent him money every day of the week for something. Check this out.
Look at these men. Look at what this girl is doing. $50, $100. $200, $50 for a haircut.
Love you, Daddy.
Your hinge sucked. Here's some more money. You'll see more money. I love you, Daddy. $500. I love you for your haircut, Daddy. $50. $1,000. Good morning, Daddy. Happy early birthday. $400 for every color square and sea mask. I'm sorry, I love you. Bang, another $100. $60 because you want to shut shit down. Tell her he's getting something for me. Bang, $100. Thank you, baby. I love you more. Bang, $50. Cheer up, Daddy. More money. Let me tell you something right now. Stop that. Now, I know only a certain few will get this. But if your woman really loves you, this is not a problem to her. It isn't. It wasn't to me. It wasn't for me. Hell no. It wasn't for me. If your woman really loves you, she'll cash app you. If your woman really loves you, she will Venmo you. If your woman really loves you, she will spend money on you because one thing that is very, very difficult for ladies to do is invest in you. So they must really love you. And that, my friends, is the test of the soft guy era. If a woman is willing to give you stuff like this, I'm going to play it again. Let me rewind it back. Let me rewind it back so y'all can see like what I'm talking about. Because y'all don't hear me. Y'all do not hear me. If she's sending you all, you can see it here on Talk Live. If she's sending you $60, $100, $500, $1,000, $500, if she's sending you this money, she wants to invest in you. She sees you as the prize, and you know what? She's willing to invest.
Money every day.
Because that's the one thing.
Sending this man money. Just
That's
to
right.
Encourage him.
I know I've been slacking, so this is for food, for whatever else. I love you, Daddy. How many out there, how many outside here have got messages like this and have been sent money like this? I know it's only a fraction of you, but to those who have, and believe me, they're usually these sort of messages are usually reserved for the Chads and Tyrones of this world. Believe me, this is what women don't tell you about. The good-looking among us, they get cash out. The good-looking among us, they're the ones who get these sort of Venmo deals. Dijato says, no, not black women, bruh. These modern black women are, nope. Dijato, let me tell you something right now. Thank you very much for the message. Come closer. My girlfriend's black and she does that. Let me repeat that. If I am in need of some, and she has that. Because, let me tell you something, Dijato. If your woman cares about you, she will invest in you. I guarantee it. That's the one thing these girls don't tell you. To curry your favor, to keep you around, they will spend money on you. You know who usually does that? And Dijato is hinting on it, but I'll say it. White women. White women will do this shit. They'll do that shit for real. They will spend that money. They're the ones who started this whole soft guy era idea. And this is for black guys. Okay? Or anyone of a certain look and a certain ilk. For the Chads and Tyrones of this world. Believe me, black guys got this sort of treatment. Chads and Tyrones got this sort of treatment. Not really high value men, because high value men, they can differ from time to time. They want to, the men are usually the ones that pay. No, it's the Chads and Tyrones. They get this sort of treatment. No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've had many a girlfriend do this for me. Like, here, take this money, take this money, take this money. Yeah. And I've only dated black women. They do it. But you have to be of a certain kind of man to get it. But they do it. They won't tell you, but they do it. They do it with a smile on their face. They'll do it while offering you sexual favors. They do it. Dijato, I'm dead serious. If your girl isn't doing this for you, if your girlfriend is not doing this for you, you need to consider your options. That's all I'm saying. You need to consider your options. This whole sprinkle era is on the way out. Drizzle is here and here to stay. Because you know what? You know what drives relationships? Men. Men drive relationships. We love harder. We don't love conditionally. We are willing to provide for a woman and family. That's how much we love women and we love relationships. Women are willing to do that. The only thing they're willing to pay for are their children. But you know who they also will invest in? Men that they truly love, respect, and honor. Those two. Those are the people that women will pay money for. They ain't going to tell you. They ain't going to tell you. But I'll tell you something right now. They will invest if you are worth it. I am dead serious about that. And this has happened in my life, Dijato. I'm dead serious. I'm playing with my options, bro. No commitment to these modern... No, Dijato. Let me tell you something. Modern black women, there are certain modern black women you shouldn't deal with. No, they are the least married, they're the most divorced. Yes, and yes. I get you. But you know what? There are some who are worth it. And there are some who will pay for it. I'm dead serious about this. I am so dead serious about this. I've been in a few relationships, and women have literally said, they've come out of pocket and say, here, stay. They're willing to do certain things like this. I'm dead serious. They're willing to do some of this like this. I'm in this situation right now. They're willing to do something like this. If you are in need, they're here for you. Watch. They're here to give you $100 for breakfast. They're here to give you $50 for food. They're here to give you $200 for the best, being the best ever. They're willing to give you $100 for being a slacker. They're willing to give you $300 for phones and gas. They're here to give you $300 for. But that's for the Chads and Tyrones of this world. Lana, great question. How does this work for an alpha man being the provider? Here's the thing. Again, I say, an alpha man will provide, absolutely. But the fact of the matter is, if men see a woman as a succubus who's literally take, and never give, even in the infancy of a relationship, that's what the soft guy era is about. Is a woman willing to invest in her man? I got my own money, don't need no dough from ladies, bro. This Negro is paid. Okay. Hey, you don't have to buy into it. You don't have to deal with it. My friend, listen, if you have your own money and you're dealing with your own life and you have things in order, so be it. So be it. But I'm telling you, what this era is all about is for the tables to finally be turned on women. Because women will demand the world and give little to nothing in return. Except their love, affection, and some, commitment and that sort of thing. But if a woman is willing to invest in you and in your soft guy era, that's the ultimate devotion. Because it takes a lot for women to put money down for a man. That's the true test of faith. That's the true test of love. Is a woman willing to say, here. I know you're down in your luck. Here, take this. I know you need a haircut. Here, take that. I want you looking your best. Here, take this. If your woman is willing to invest in you and willing to invest in the soft guy era, let me say this again. That's a keeper. Yes, you can be a high value man, but let me tell you something. It's root the point. Let me say this. You can be that high value man, you can be that traditional man, but let me say this. Many traditional men have been left for less. And it happens every day. Women lead 70% of divorces out there. And you know who's leading it? Masculine men like Gidato, let me tell you something. I salute you. I salute you for being a masculine man. Absolutely. Just need a non-masculine, submissive black woman who's cute to boot. Those are hard to find. I'll say that right now. They're hard to find. That's why they're the least married and the most divorced women on the planet. It's hard to find. But I admire your gumption. Let me continue playing this because I'm running behind. But I'm telling you, soft guy era is here. And let me tell you something. The true test of a woman wanting to be with you for a good long time is if she's willing to invest in you. Because they'll invest in their education. But if they're not willing to invest in their man, especially if you protect and provide.
Because there is a lot of truth in that, fellas. A woman who really, really wants you, she will spend money on you without asking. Money won't be an issue for her. This woman here is displaying to her man that she's the perfect candidate for him to put a ring on her finger due to her actions and due to the fact that she cares about his mental and personal well-being.
Okay, I'm just getting off work.
Bang! I couldn't have said it better myself. Dijato says, I had many, just didn't know what I had when I had. Thank you! You didn't know! You did not know. A lot of BK signs in. They're out there. But do they want you, Dijato? What do you bring into the... Okay. You're right. Lana BK brings up a very good point. A very good point. Are they willing to invest in you? Here's the only caveat to the soft guy era. You can't be a loser. You got to pick a struggle. You can't be short, fat, and broke. You got to pick a struggle. You can't be short, you can't be fat, and can't be broke. You got to pick a struggle. And ugly. You can't be short, fat, broke, and ugly. You can't be all those things. You got to pick a struggle. But if they know that you are a man's man, are willing to be invested in, believe me, they'll spend money on you. The soft guy era only works if you work. That's the caveat. The soft guy era only works if you work. If you are worth the investment. Or at least be funny. There you go. Or smart. There you go. Thank you very much, Lana BK. It's true. Let me tell you something. Having a sense of humor and a dry wit, take it from me. Because I have a dry wit and I have a sense of humor. If you have those two things in abundance, and you know how to... The soft guy era is for you. Gijato says, I bring mad money, mad ding-a-ling, and mad fun ting. Okay, well, hey, good. So a woman should be willing to invest in you. If you bring all those things, a woman should be willing to invest in you because she sees a future with you. If she sees a future with you, then the soft guy era can continue. The only thing is, it is literally saying to women, the soft guy era is all about saying to women, we are done jumping through hoops for you. We are done being simps. We're done here. I'd rather be alone than be a simp to you. I'd rather not be a sugar daddy to you. God love you if you are, but guess what? It's a bad investment because all it is take. Nothing to give back. Lana BK, and my woman, a serious woman, doesn't want fun. She wants stability. She wants stability. Yes, I get it. She wants stability. I get it. She wants stability, but if she sees it, she'll invest in it. If she sees it, she'll invest in it. They're called incentives. Oh, please stay. Here's some money. Please stay. Money. I'll let us continue.
I had some time in the office when I wasn't doing anything to kind of do some research on the soft guy era, because my last video I was kind of like, I don't even know what the soft guy era is. I had daddies and uncles and grandpas and they wasn't soft. But now that I've done my research, I now understand what the soft guy era is, and it is so fucking hilarious to me. So fucking hilarious to me. You bitches are mad that these men are turning that shit around on you. How the fuck are you mad? They saying the exact same shit that you bitches been saying for the past couple of years, which makes...
No, it's not just a couple of years, it's a millennia. It's literally for thousands of years. Literally thousands of years. Except now, within the last 50 years, women can be shot callers now. Men have civilized society to such an extent that women could call shots and be big balls and shot callers. They could do it. Because men have civilized society to such an extent that it's made society safe for them to make choices on their own. If life was nasty, brutish, and short, believe me, we'd be back in those medieval times where women depended on a man to live. And with that choice comes a woman's right to spend money on her man. But they won't tell you about that. They ain't going to tell you about that. Because they want to spend your money. But the true test of any relationship is if a woman is willing to spend the money on you. And not feel two ways about it. If a woman is willing to spend money on you, she's a keeper. And I mean regular money, not just once in a... just because money. It could be $10, $15, $20, $45. You don't have to spend $50, $500, $1,000. You don't have to do all that. But she does it and does it with a smile like men have to. She's a keeper. You have a few messages here. Money buys everything these days, man. Yeah, exactly. Lana says, okay, except for a delightful melanated black. Oh yeah. Except for a delightful melanated black queen. Okay, well, yeah. DeJohnson said, no woman is a shot caller around me. I run things. Okay, you run things. DeJohnson, you run things. You run things, right? You are a traditional man. You are a tradcon man, a traditional conservative man. You believe in paying the bills. You believe in hey, and that's all well and good. But a true test of any relationship is if a woman is willing to invest in you. Let me say this again. If a woman is willing to invest in you, that's a true test of any relationship. That's when you realize, hey, she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to honor me like that. On an everyday basis. Oh, I'm a bit low. Oh, don't worry, honey. I got this. It's a test, Dijato. Lana BK said, you run things but are alone. Interesting. Lana, please, ease up on Dijato. Ease up on Dijato. Ease up. But here's the thing, right? That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, if women want to be bosses, let them run a few dollars. Because I'll tell you something. For Chad and Tyrone, she'll break all the rules. And I've said that on a few Talk lives ago. She'll break all the rules for Chad and Tyrone. All of them. But won't tell a girlfriend, but she'll break all the rules. She'll be the one paying for his gas. She'll be the one buying food. She'll be the one making dinner. She'll be the one being a traditional woman. If she's a bit bossy with you and she wants money all the time, that's when you have a problem. Modern women are here to take dudes for what they can. Yes, exactly. Yes, it is. Yes. And that's why I say again, Gidato, if she's willing to spend the money on you, she's a keeper. Now you're getting it? If modern women are here to take everything they can get, it's when they have to spend on you, those are the keepers. Right? Let's continue with this. Soft guy here is here to stay.
Absolutely no fucking sense. What the fuck is a soft girl era anyway? Because I thought women were supposed to be naturally soft and feminine. So when bitches talk about I'm in my soft girl era, that shit made completely no sense to me. Because I've always been soft. I've always been feminine. That's not a fucking era. That's just who the fuck I am. So, you women are mad because these men are turning that shit around on y'all. And now y'all want to call them broke. Y'all want to call them all kinds of names. But what the fuck were you when you were doing it?
Oh!
What the fuck were you when you were demanding all these outlandish things from men? The audacity and the unadulterated gall that you bitches have. Like, you created these monsters. You bitches.
So I don't know if any of you guys.
Dang! Stop right there. That is the key point right there. I have a few from oh man, we got a back and forth going on here. I told you it's gonna be a lively one tonight. I'm alone because to be alone, no woman was worthy of my. You know what, Jidata? I'll give you that one. That one I'll give you. Women make the ultimate decision when it comes to sex. Men make the ultimate decision when it comes to relationships. I'll give you that one. Yeah, because like my man Myron said on Fresh and Fit, do we call out women for who they want to sleep with? No, it's a woman's decision to decide who they want to sleep with and who they'll give their sexual attention to. So it's rude for a woman to turn around and say, well, I wouldn't say, well, it's a little bit disrespectful, I'll say that. It's a little disrespectful to say that because you don't have a woman by your side, that you're less of a man. Because we're waiting for a worthy woman to be by our side. So, I agree with the point by Gidato. When it comes to relationships, men give out relationships. Men are the ultimate decider when it comes to relationships. So, if he doesn't want a woman by his side, so be it. Because we don't criticize women for not wanting to sleep with certain types of men. The simps, or the friend era, or the friend zone gentleman. Because it's a woman's place to choose in that department. It's a man's place to choose when it comes to relationship. Let's move this forward a bit because we've already been through this part. Yes, here we go. Now let me go around here. Yes, let me go down here. Yes, indeed. So let's continue with this. Let's continue with the discussion.
I'm not going to stop because this trend is fucking hysterical. I'm probably going to make 4 more of these videos and you're going to hear the most ignorant shit come out of my face. Like, prepare to be sick of the ignorant shit that spews from my need a haircut face.
Bruh, this not even my content, but yo, that soft guy era shit, yeah, they cooking with that. Scarface Mark and Lil Goody, they are cooking like shit. And the shit really makes sense though, because it's just like, okay, the women be saying this shit all the time, like, oh, you need to do this, and this. Bet. I want the same treatment. What you mean? And the reason why they was talking about that shit is because of shit like this. Damn, my mans was with his girl for years, and towards the end of their relationship, he went through her phone, found messages of her telling her friends she finna leave him soon. She's just using him to save, because he pays all the bills. Come on, bruh. That's sick work. And that soft guy...
No, stop right there. I need you to take that in. We got a few messages. Okay, we got a little bit of a back and forth here in the chat. Woo! Okay, guys, calm down. Calm down. Y'all be all right now. Ah, man. Okay. Calm down. We're good. I love the conversation. I love it. I love the back and forth. But anyways, here's part of why the soft guy era is booming right now, especially in the Western world. We have this story right here. You may not have heard it. Damn, my man was with his girl for years, and towards the end of their relationship, he went through her phone, found messages of her telling her friends she finna leave him soon. She's just using him to save because he pays all the bills. Gidato, that is for you. That message right there is for you. Yes, you want to pay all the bills, but guess what she's doing? She's saving. She's saving her get out of jail fund. She's saving her get out of relationship fund. Not only that, as I showed on Talk Live previously, women will take a man's, if he is the only breadwinner, she'll take money from his savings account and keep it to herself, not letting the man know, and then when she has enough, she'll leave it. Because she cannot see herself marrying this man. It has happened time and time and time again. And if you're not aware of that, my friend, that's why I say we really want a woman to invest in you. Because if she's I understand you're the man, you're paying all the bills, but if she is always taking, she'll take for a reason to leave you. Do not get that twisted. You gotta realize that. She'll take for a reason to leave you. Why do you think most divorces are initiated by wisdom? Because they're incentivized to do so. Because there's something in it for them. If there's nothing in it for divorce for them, you wouldn't see all these divorces. Just wouldn't. You wouldn't see all these breakups. You wouldn't see all these divorces. They break up, happens because they think they can do better. The divorces happen because there's something in it for them. So you need to understand that. The soft guy era is something you need to buy into these days. You really do. You really, really do. Let's continue with this.
Era couldn't have come at a better time. Because it's just like, that could be me. And the dude said, one of the dudes quote tweeted said, yo, them provider niggas get done the worst. And he's not lying. Listen, I'm part of that soft guy.
Did you hear that? He literally said, those provider Negroes like yourself get done the worst. Because just when you think you got a handle on everything, she has another thing in her mind and she's ready to go. The ultimate test in the relationship is if a woman is willing to invest in you. I said that for time immemorial. If she's willing to invest in you, she sees a future in you. That's what the soft guy era is all about. Is a woman willing to invest in you? I understand you're a man of men, Gidato, but let me say this again. If she's not willing to invest in you, be careful. Be careful. If she's not willing to say, hey, I'll pay for this. And it's not just a once in a 5 year thing. It has to be like a once in a quarter thing. Once a quarter. That's 4 times a year thing. Getting into my T-dot slang. It's a 1 time a year thing, dog. It's a 1 time a year thing, dog. If she's doing 1 time a year, dog. Yo, you have to move off, guy. I got in my Toronto bag right there, boy. You have to move off, guy. Because guys getting used, man's getting used for dumb things, guy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get my girlfriend to say yai. I'm trying to get my girlfriend to say yai. She can't say it. She say yai. Jesus Christ. It's yai. 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 She's a black woman too. I love her. Anyways, let's continue with this.
I'm on the train, bro. Today, some people seem to be confused. Some people are asking if we're joking.
Drizzle. Fair use. Drizzle.
It's reverse psychology. So it's just to all those women on the app, or all those women treating guys like shit in this world, like expecting so much without giving anything, without providing any value, without coming, like they treat men like shit and they expect us to provide and do everything for them because we're men. But then they ask and demand for equality. It's just the unbalance, like the ridiculousness of some of the women on this app. So guys started to stand up and do a reverse psychology. Basically, we're just using their term. So small dick energy, loose coochie energy, sprinkle, drizzle. So all those words and all the thing that we're laughing about is just the way that women would say, like, oh, you didn't bring me to that restaurant. When guys are making effort, there's a bunch of good guys out there that are making effort. And a thing that you need to realize, okay, is making six figure.
Listen to this.
Is like 5 to 6% of population that makes 6 figures, so 100,000 or more. 1% of population makes 450,000. So when you're making those extravagant demands on your men, and you say you want a tall man, and you say that you want a rich man, and you want a provider, and you want a carer, and all that stuff, it makes no sense. And then you have to ask yourself, what do you bring to the relationship? And then girls are like, oh, if you talk like that, it's because you're a brokey. For sure, I'm a brokey. Like, no big deal. Don't worry about my money. And using the
Stop right there. Did you hear what he had to say there? I hope you take that all in, because he was speaking so much sense. The one thing that had to be said is that how can women ask for equality yet ask for men to pay all the bills? How? How can you be equal to men and have us pay all the things like we run shit? That is a shell game in and of itself. That is the ultimate shell game. That is when men are held at a barrel. But the thing about it is, the women of today aren't the women of yesterday. They're not the women from the baby boom generation who cooked, who cleaned, who took care of kids and minded and took care of their men and did it with a smile on their face. Those days are gone now. especially in the Western world. You can go to patriarchal society in Asia, you can go to patriarchal society in South America, you can go to patriarchal society in Africa, and still get that. But you won't get it here. Not in Western Europe, not in North America. No. Those days are gone. And that's what the drizzle era is about. Finally telling these simps, finally letting these girls know that your absolute insane demands are over. They're over. It's just over. Now, my girlfriend will probably tell me, oh, Ellie, you're shouting. No, okay, I get it. I'm shouting. But the fact of the matter is, it is so imperative that I get this out to people. It is so imperative I'm getting this out to people. I have a few things. No gal, oh, God, D. Johnson, don't take it seriously, babe. No gal clown here. I'm used to gal. Gal now run things around me. I'm a lion. Okay, fine. Got it. The girls ain't, listen, girls are slick like that. You don't know. Girls are slick. Girls are really, really, really slick. I understand you got get, but girls are really slick. They could cheat under your nose and you wouldn't even know. That's why you don't have to care about the cheating, because at the end of the day, they'll get found out. And God has a way of letting them get found out and then get left out. So I never worry about a cheating girlfriend. I never do. And I haven't been cheating on, so. Because I made it perfectly clear. Try that shit with me. Try. Please try. Please try. We got a few. If you're going in with a plan B, what hope does any plan A lady have? Thank you. Thank you, Lana. Women go, listen, Lana. Thank you very much for the message. Women go in with a plan B. Especially when they're younger, especially when they have their youth, beauty, and fertility at their disposal. They'll go with a plan B, absolutely. Because they think they'll always do better. I'll tell you, and it's a great analogy used by Myron. I keep using Myron's analogies from time to time, and they're so very, very true. Imagine a woman enters a shopping mall, right? And it has an elevator, and you can always go up levels. And with every level, things get better. So they'll go up to the first level. Oh, well, on the lowest level, they just sell, $1 items. They go up to the next level, they sell groceries. Okay. They go up to, that's the second level. They go to the third level, they sell, designer purses and bags. They go up to the next level, they sell, high ticket items. You go to the next level thinking that it's like keys to a mansion or to any sort of yacht or any sort of huge big ticket item. When you go up to the top level, they realize you've gone too far. You should have realized what you had at the lower levels, and nothing is for you. You walk out penniless. That's what women do. They'll always try to chase that next level man without realizing it's too late. A lot of women cast their chips in way too late. And that's what this soft eye era is about. Please get out of your feelings. Please stop saying that you are the big ticket item, because you could be the mark. You could be the mark. You as men out there could be the mark. You've got to realize that there are women who are willing to invest in you. You've got to realize that there are women out there who will give men sex for free. And use your money to do it. And use your money to do it. Lana BK says, it is great to say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room, because there are things that always happen behind the scenes when you need an extra pair of eyes. Let me say that. And that's what the soft guy era is about. Finding a woman who will be your extra pair of eyes. You know how you find out by who is the extra pair of eyes? If she's willing to invest in you. She willingly allows you to be in your soft guy era. She is willing to hear all of what women have been putting out there and men say it, and she says, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You gotta be a man with a plan, let me say this. But if she realizes that, she'll be willing to invest in you. That's the key. That's the key, Gigato. You don't have to necessarily be the man to pay all the bills or be the this and this and this and that. The true test of a relationship is if a woman is willing to buy into your plan, invest in your plan. Because women are willing to invest in themselves and their children, but are they are they realizing and willing to invest in you? That's the soft guy here. Now you're getting it. Let's continue. Spend money on me.
Talk about some men and disqualifying men that could be an amazing man just because they call them brokey. And when the guy is trying to explain and when we're trying to say something and make a point, they're like, oh, that gives brokey energy. And when women on this app say that they have a preference, it's okay. I want a guy that's tall. I want a guy that's muscular. I want a guy that make money. I want a guy that make me travel the world. That's preference. If we say I want a nice ass, I want a girl that looks good. Now we're discriminating and we're being asshole and we're being narcissistic and we're being toxic. So this is it, guys. It's just the trend. Like King Drizzle. That's the fun of it. Like
that's the fun of it. Drizzle is absolutely fun.
And look, fellas, let that be.
Stop that for a second. Thank you very much, Dave. Right, we're gonna go do another video. But that's the key. If you're letting that 7 Hera, whatever face is, say sprinkle, you need to say back drizzle. Cause guess who needs one before the other? You both need each other. But let me say this again for the cheapest of seats. Women will love conditionally. Men love absolutely. If you don't protect, if you don't provide, you're out of here. You are gone as a man. We understand that. Men love way deeper than women. Women are love on a conditional basis. They're willing to jump shit if you don't protect and provide. Gidato, the black women need to learn to shut their mouths and listen to the... In a way they do. But if you find a black... Let me tell you something. I've only run into high-value black women in my life. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Those are my 5 keys. Shout out to the Godfather. R.I.P. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. You need to tell your lady these are requirements. If anything is missing, don't get into a relationship with them. Because it demerits you as a man. It demerits you as a man to not demand these things from their lady. You need to stand firm on that. You know who doesn't stand firm on that? Simps don't. Simps are willing to be the sugar daddy. Simps are willing to be the Simps are willing to be the handmaiding. The thing about it is women will never respect simps. They'll never respect sugar daddies. They'll always want to take for what you will. And I've always had this rule. And it has nothing to do with the soft guy era, but I always had this rule. If you're going out with a woman, and if you don't have a budget for her, I'd say, for me, it's about $500. And if she's not willing to sleep with you for that amount of money, leave her. I just put you up on game. Leave her. Why? Because she will sleep with someone else for free. That's why. They'll sleep with your best friend for free. So why are you spending thousands of dollars on someone who doesn't even like you? I just rent these ladies. No commitment. They're not worth my commitment part. So I rent, bro. Okay, fine. You want to rent? Rent. 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 But if you want to own, you know what to do. And you have to see, and the one who you'll want to, quote unquote, own, you don't want to say that too loudly. Don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that. Those who you want to invest in and be your lady are willing to invest in you first. They're willing to go easy on you. They're willing to allow you to spend within your budget to be with them. That's when they truly respect you. That's the key to the soft guy era. Let's move on to another of these dating right composition. Oh yeah, this one right here. She has a special place in hell. Oh no. Okay, no. We're gonna let this run right through. I got my man here. He's from south of the border. He's got a message for y'all. Let him tell it. Now, tell it.
And like, Mimi no sabi, Mexico no have soft guy era. Mexico, no. In America, freedom. You, girl, buy money. Me, money for me. Soft guy era.
Soft guy era.
Western women are just so rebellious. That's why a lot of them are never able to keep a man. Guys, you know these ladies are still pulling their hair out of their heads regarding the soft guy era movement. Rebellious Western women hate it when the rabbit got the gun.
This generation of men want to be...
I love that saying. Let me rewind that. Let him rewind that back again. Let me, dating right. Fair use. Say it again. I love this. Let's play it.
Hate it when the rabbit got the gun.
They hate it when the rabbit has the gun. Are you the rabbit with the gun, gentlemen? Are you the rabbit with the gun? That's when you know you're truly in charge and truly valued in a relationship. Are you the one with the gun? Lana BK says herself, okay, we'll invest in you, believe in you financially, emotionally, psychologically, time and otherwise. That is, oh, thank you very much, Lana, for that. That's a high value woman right there. She's willing to invest in you, believe in you financially, emotionally, psychologically, time and otherwise. That is the key to a soft guy era. If you are a soft guy, you get a woman like that. You get a woman like that. She won't, oh, honey, do you need that money? Here, take this. Oh, honey, you need that? No, I'll take that. Oh, honey, would you want me to make you feel? Here, take this. Take from me. Not take from me. Take from her. She's willing to invest in you while you still be a man. Chidato's been going off, man. I can always exchange them for better model, for a better model. Nah, man. Okay, Chidato. No, you're right. No. Let me say this. If you are one who has the wherewithal, the money to do that, so be it. But I'll tell you something. When you start, you keep putting out money like that, and listen, it ain't tricking if you got it. But the fact of the matter is, you really find who truly wants you when they're willing to spend on you. When they're willing to invest in you. Dinner, gas, phone bill, massages, Queen's got... I told it! That's the soft guy era right there. She's telling it. That's the soft guy era right there. Dinner, gas, phone bill, massages, haircuts. Did you not see? I'm going back to this damn thing again. Did you not see? Let me go back here. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm really, really playing. Go back here. Did you not see what this woman was spending on this man here? Hold on. It's coming. Did you not see what this woman was willing to give to this man? Hold on.
What era
Play it
lifestyle.
again.
This man's girlfriend has
Haircut,
totally got
50
on his
bucks.
program, and it looks like she have fully
$100 for
submitted
your game.
herself to him.
$1,000.
Because it looks
Good
like
morning,
she
Dad. I
sent
want
him
you to have a
money
great time on your
every day
trip.
of the week for something. Check this out.
Another $50 just
Money for your
because.
game.
For your game, $100. Go spend that. I love you, Daddy. $200 for you. For your haircut. Can't wait for you to get back to the car so I can give you some. Reimbursement for your game, by the way. You'll see. Bang, another $20. You got another $500 because I love you, Daddy. Another $50 for your haircut, Daddy. You got $1,000 for a good morning, Dad. I want you to have a great day. For every colored sweatsuit, $480. Sorry, I love you. $100. $60 for this shit out and everything.
Money for your
Time to get something for herself and me. Thank you, baby. I love you even more. Bang, another 50. Cheer up, Daddy. Another $100. Food, $50. Reimbursement for breakfast, your haircut, whatever
Look
else.
at that
Bang,
guy. She
food,
just sent
fat
him
dad.
money
Bang.
every day of the
$200 for
week. She
being
just
the
sending
best
this
ever.
man money just to
$100
encourage him along his way.
I've been
One of
slacking
my
off.
favorite
Bang, your phone and gas. Have a
quotes
good day.
of this
Bang, like she
movement
just
is,
said.
if she
Cheer up,
wanted to,
Daddy.
she could.
$300.
Because there is a lot
$100
of truth in
before I
that.
love you.
A woman who really, really wants you, she will spend money on you without asking. Money.
The soft guy era is about a woman willing to invest in you. Because she sees a future in you. Are you getting this? It's like going to a college in the States when you're on scholarship. What do colleges do if you're a high-end athlete? They're willing to roll out the red carpet. Have you visit some dorm rooms and sorority rooms. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Give you incentives, give you money off of your tuition, if not all tuition onto yourself. Because you're willing to be invested in. That's what the soft guy era is about. Think of yourself like a Division I college athlete. Basketball. Or better yet, football college athlete. What do Division I colleges do? What do traditionally white colleges do? They roll out the red carpet for your ass because you're worth it. That's what the soft guy era is about. They're willing to roll out the red carpet because you're worth it. Maybe you hit it right. Maybe you offer them good advice. Maybe you're funny. Maybe you're good to be around. All these things are worth a financial investment, and she won't mind by putting that money down. If she is a single, independent woman, she don't mind spending money on you. Say, hey, take this. I like you around me. Take this. She'll understand, okay, you got to do your manly duties, yes. But if she's willing to put money on you, she cares about you. See that for itself. You got a few comments right here. My goodness. Women are so predictable that you can play them down to the last thought that comes out of their little head. Well, if you know game, then yeah. If you know, you know. That's true. If you know, you know. Right? And Trini and Green's a lethal combo for the ladies we know. Okay. Oh, that's part of the chatting bench. But that's the key. That's the key. Look at how much this money girl spent on their man. In a matter of days, let alone weeks, let alone months. She spent thousands of dollars on this man. Why? Because he was worth it. It's like going to a strip joint. You ever see ladies going to a strip joint? If she's because women are, they throw their one. But if she's willing to throw money in the air and put it down a man's pants, believe me, she's willing to invest for a reason. Because that's Chad and Tyrone up there, and she wants her fantasy fulfilled. Now, it's up to a man to make that choice, mind you. But she's worth the investment. So that's the one thing women are very, very, very finicky on, is investing in someone. Women can be cheap by nature, you know. They're waiting for the man to spend. But if she's willing to come out of pocket and say, here. You know how hard it is for a woman to do that? For us, it's like, yeah, it's like meat, it's like drink, it's like breathing. You know how hard it is for a woman to come out of pocket? For a man? Knowing that she could spend that money elsewhere? It's damn hard. Extremely hard. So if you're willing to get a woman who can do that, Gidato, I understand, man, but you got to see the other side of the pillow, my friend. I'm just saying. Let's let this thing roll and continue. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live. We've had a lively conversation about the soft guy era. Is it here to stay? Let's move this forward. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. What a great night. Let's go.
This generation of men want to be chased so badly, and I'm not about to do it, princess. I swear to you, they're looking for like good morning texts. They want flowers sent to their job. They want date nights planned. Like the last couple of guys that I've been speaking to or spoke to, they wanted me to chase them. And I promise you, you got the wrong one.
That's why she's alone. That's why she's alone. She doesn't realize that the ratio is in a man's favor, not a woman's favor. Especially the man that she does not deem invisible. She has competition. She doesn't understand that men can categorize women accordingly. If you're not willing to chase, if you're not willing to spend, if you're not willing to give a better offer, guess what we're doing to you? We already read that deal. Guess what we're doing to you? You are FRA to us. For recreational use only. FRUA, sorry. A-O. FRUO. I got it right. FRUO. For recreational use only. Guys are starting to show their worth, and women are upset. Women think that they could just show up, and things are given to them. No. For a man in demand, women are going to have to show us we're worthy. We are the athletes that come to your college. And if you're not willing to roll out the red carpet, we'll move elsewhere. Because you know who needs relationships? Women do. They need that last name. They need that. Check by society. They need it. And for you to be held to ransom for a woman who literally is taking your money for her attention, you're out of your mind. That's where symptom begins. Leave these girls alone. To certain women, girls like her, you leave alone. Because you know why? Girls like her end up alone. They're the cat ladies of the world. They're the ones who are complaining on TikToks when it's 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road and they can't find men. Because they weren't willing to invest in them. That's what the soft guy era is about. Stop being a simp to these ladies. Get your money on, get your game on, get your muscle on, get your frame on, guys. It's time you did it. You cannot be run by these women. You can't. You gotta tell them no. Like my man Cat Williams says, Diddy want a party, but you gotta tell them no. These girls want a party, but you gotta tell them no. These girls want a party, but you gotta tell them no. They're Diddy. That's Diddy right there. Look at Diddy. Diddy's right here. That's Diddy. You're an unknown artist? That's Diddy. She wants to use you for her own devices. She wants to invite you to parties after hours at your expense. She sees you like Meek Mill. No, I'm playing. Ha! Lord Jesus Christ. Like, I had to go there. She sees you like Meek Mill. Man, that guy fell from grace. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Anyway, let's continue with this.
These guys are in their soft girl era. What is going on?
You want to know what my rant of the day is? This soft guy era thing that's going on. Like, you're telling me you expect a female to pay for everything? Yeah, I'll pay for your haircut. We'll take turns on dinner and date nights. But there's a lot of men out there that now want to sit home while the wife works. If she makes more money and you...
No, that's never what a soft guy era is about. That's another preconception. Soft guy era is not about you being a bum. Soft guy was never about you being a bum. A man who protects and provides will always be the paramountcy of men. It's not about you being a bum. But one thing's for sure, though, you will not be a sucker. You will not be a simp. You will not be a sugar daddy. You will not do it. You will budget these girls for what they are according to, and that's that. I have a number in my head. If I spend over that money, over that number, out. The ones I spend under that dollar, you can stay. Shay for the win. That's right. These girls want to party, but you gotta tell them no. You gotta tell them no. Thank you very much, Lana B. Cake, for that. If any of you, let me tell you something, man. That guy, as an aside, that man is on 67 million views on Club Shay Shay. 67 million. I was listening to his podcast with Joe Rogan. He's on 16 million views on Joe Rogan. You know, not even the white guys are getting those sort of numbers. Cat Williams, this is the year of Cat Williams. Let me tell you something. This is the year where everybody's getting called out. This is the year of Cat Williams. Shout out to Cat. 19 million on Joe Rogan, 67 million on Club Shay Shay. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And for all these ladies out here, budget for their ass. Budget. Because if you don't, they'll take you for what you're worth, everything for you. And let me tell you, Gidato, they'll take you down the deep end. You don't want to go there. I'm dead serious. And then you get nothing in return. I'm serious. Watch out now. Let's go.
You guys are working, that's fine. But you're telling me you want her to work 2 jobs and pay for all your shit? You want to be taken care of? What kind of generation are we, like, growing up in?
The same generation that you brought us into. If we had to go there. The same generation that asks for men to work 2 jobs so that a woman can stay at home. That's the same generation. Except you're getting a woman who's 10 times worse than his mother and grandmother. That's the generation we're talking about here. Whose body counts are out of this world. That's who we're talking about here. That's who we're talking about here. I gotta see what these ladies are saying on here to see what they're working with. Then do my ab workout ready for these suits and dress. Okay, yeah, I got you. Gal abundance, gal in abundance, we not see. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. These girls want to party, but you gotta tell them no. Okay, a good question. If a woman costs $501, is she considered a viable candidate? The point is, it shouldn't take you to $500+ to evaluate a woman. Because if a woman really likes you, it doesn't take much, if anything at all. Much, if anything at all, from you. That's the one thing. Because I used to be Carlton Banks. I'll say this right now. I used to be Carlton Banks. But you know what changed my mind on Carlton Banks? When I ran with Frank's crew. When I ran with Jane Finn's crew. Those men were, if you want, let me say this right now. I hope every man gets a Finch crew. Because I was a babe in the woods. I was very doe-eyed. I was so innocent. When I ran with Finch, they dirtied me up. Good. Dirtied me up real good. Started making me realize, oh, it only takes that to get a girl? Oh, I don't have to spend the work. I don't have to be a simp. Oh, I don't have to pay all these bills, really? No? That's why I love the red pill so much. More money, more muscle, learn game, hold frame. And don't let these girls kowtow you for stuff. But in answer to your question, Lana, it shouldn't take you that much. You shouldn't have to go there. A woman will realize this and say, you know what? I was going to sleep with you anyway. Here, take my panties now. Here, take these panties. Take these panties. Take them now. Take them right now. I'm going to take them now. Take these panties now. You shouldn't have to pay $500 for these panties. Shouldn't have to. Shouldn't. And if you are, beware. Beware. Because chances are, you're the mark. Take it from me. You're the mark. You're not interesting enough. You're not funny enough. You're not confident, intelligent, assertive enough. You don't have a future with you. And guess what? You're the mark. You're the one that women say, yeah, I'm gonna take his money. I'm gonna use him for lunch money. I'm gonna do, yeah. He's gonna have to really work for me. And even then, he's in my friend zone. My man's claiming Scarborough. All right, dude. My guy. Hell, man. He's claiming yo, man. He's playing Malvern. Malvern, stand up. Let's continue with this. Fantastic show.
That's what I don't understand. I like, you want to be the girl in the relationship. You want to be in the soft girl era.
No, we're using your logic against you. And it's killing girls. It's killing girls that men picked up on game and said, hey, you know what? I don't think I've demanded enough from this woman. I think I've been used from, these women don't see me as worthy enough. So when the tables are turned on these ladies, the thing about it is they realize, men are starting to realize that these ladies don't run relationships, men do. They set the standard. They set the standard. And when you think about it and realize that if you set the standard, then you wouldn't have to jump through hoops for these ladies. You'll see them for who they really are. That's what the soft eye era is about. To get rid of the simps, to get rid of the sugar daddies, and realize that, hey, when it comes to relationships, we drive it. And when it's turned on its face, women will understand that, and then they'll start firing in line. This is finally, let me say this, this is finally the time where Western society gets turned on its head. If this is allowed to go to its fruition. Because it's finally, the relations are finally being put back in men's hands. And coochie doesn't dictate things. No, it's a man's Money, power, and respect that the man that moves in. If a woman is willing to respects you, loves you, honors you, she'll spend money on you. That is the soft guy era. If she truly loves, honors, and respects you, she'll spend money on you. That is the soft guy era. It's like an education. All these girls are graduating. Why? Because they love, honor, and respect an education. So they're willing to spend money on it. Do you not get it? They're willing to go into debt for it. Do you not get it? So if she's willing to go to debt for an education, when it comes to someone who should protect and provide, don't you think she should invest in you too? Getting this now? Starting to sink in? I hope this is sinking in there. Let's continue.
That's why. It's like, you want to be my roommate. You don't want to be my man. You don't want to be my king. You're supposed to want to make my life easier, and for me to return the favor and make your life easier. Not for me to take care of all the expenses. This soft guy era shit is out the door.
No, it isn't out the door. It's here to stay. I just gave the game away. It's here to stay. As long as men stop acting like simps and idiots and doormats, the soft guy era is here to stay. That's the only way the soft guy era is here to stay. If you don't let coochie run you. That's the only way soft guy era is here to stay. If you're willing to walk away from coochie, if you're not willing to take second best, if you're not willing to let a woman dictate how a relationship runs, then the soft guy era is here to stay. It is. The soft guy era is here to stay. Because that's the one thing that men have over women overwhelmingly, is they're able to protect. Yeah, women can provide, but they can't protect. That is where the soft guy era comes in. They must pay for your protection. That's why more muscle comes in. Are you not seeing the linkages here? For your protection, they must pay for it. That's what the soft guy era is about. I don't bench press 300 pounds so I can throw money at a girl and she can treat me like garbage. Are you kidding me? Drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. And I've seen it throughout my lifetime. Women are willing to spend for your protection. To let them feel safe. Once they are safe around you and they realize that you're a man's man, they're willing to pay for it. Drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, 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 drizzle.
To grow up, you need to be a man.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
Have y'all seen this drizzle drizzle or men talking about being in their soft guy era? Well, it's a play on the sprinkle sprinkle and women living the soft life because these men simply do want to live the soft life. Now, they are using humor to portray that, but I do really believe that many of these men are pushing back against the patriarchy. They tired. They want to put their feet up. They want to go on a brunch. They want a mimosa. They want a submissive provider. They really do. They want a woman that is able to bring money to the table, do all of the things that women do, and let them put their feet up, go to brunch. These men want to get a mani and a pedicure. They do. They want to, be able to live in their feminine, because patriarchy is not working for them either.
No. Patriarchy will always work for us. That's where I stop there. Patriarchy will always work for us. You know why? Because without us, STEM doesn't work. Utilities don't work. Houses don't get built. Skyscrapers don't get built. People aren't protected. Things aren't innovated, aren't made easier by men because we're the inventors. No. Without take away men and leave it to women. Yeah. Bear Grylls The Island. I welcome you to all see that. Modern women versus modern men. While men were building a community on one side of the island, the women were squabbling on the other side. Trying to get things together, trying to bend the elements to their will, trying to build shelter, trying to protect, trying to make water, trying to find food. They were all thumbs. You know what they did? Some of them were dying. Some were dying of malnutrition. Some of them were falling ill with fever and gout and all sorts of diseases. You know what? Some of those women. You know what the majority of the other women did? They went to seek out the men. They went to seek out the men and see what they were doing. You know what those women did? They just shrugged their shoulders, bend their heads, and walked meekly into the man's camp. In a subservient way. Saying, sorry, I doubted you men. I understand why society bends to your will, not us. But with society being so safe and so established by men, women have the utter gall to say that they don't need us. Okay. I've had plenty of examples in the last few months that women still need men. Drizzle! When men start realizing that, they won't let these girls start running them because a woman's never run me. Because I know when to start and when to stop. Lana BK runs a great point. You'll always lose money chasing women. You'll never lose women chasing money. That's true. That is very true. Well said there, Lana. Well said. If you chase your purpose always has to be number one in your life. Number one. Your purpose always, Kevin said it and it's so very true. Your purpose has to be the number one thing in your life. Women can be second or third, but guess what? Women will understand. You know why? Because you put food on the table and they feel safe when you lock the door. You feel safe when you lock the door. And you'll always be respected. So does they say, oh, you need to put feet first? Yeah. You, me, and Mr. McGee know that ain't right. Because without our provision, without our protection, there is no relationship. That's why women love conditionally. If you can't protect, if you can't provide, if you can't procreate, if you can't problem solve, get out. Women are very, very, very cold and calculating when it comes to that, man. This thing is exploding. We the guys that turn down women advances because they're not qualified. Man, mad confidence out here. Okay, good. I like that, Gidato. Well done. Lions choose their mates, not the other way. That's true. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. If you know your worth, a woman's gonna pay you for it. Wake up. Let's continue.
And patriarchy has painted men to be, in this box and painted women to be in this box. Whereas if we actually had the opportunity to live how they wanted to, they would be getting taken care of. They want a little lap dog. They want a cat. That's the reason why they're always talking about cats.
Well, you'll be a cat lady. How's that? You'll be a cat lady. I'd rather be a cat than a cat lady. Because I can groom myself, I can get my own food, I can turn my own key, I can sleep where the hell I want, and I can be a jerk doing it. And you know what? Them ladies will keep feeding me. So I'd rather be a cat than a cat lady. Because you know what cat ladies are? Alone. And their cats are their coping mechanism. Move on past this lady. She gonna talk to me about garbage. Moving on.
Lives. Nah, because I'm seeing all these dudes online talking about soft guy era this, soft guy era that. Y'all want girls to pay for stuff. And honestly, bro, you type of dudes, bro, is damn right. It's about time. Personally, if you ask me, it couldn't have been said better. I'm just relieved to know that it ain't just me. You want to come here asking me what I got to offer, what I bring to the table. Baby, I am the table. And it's not the question of do I got money.
Remember that. Women will always say they're the table. They don't know how to build one, though. Get that? They don't know how to build one. How can it be a table? They can't even assemble.
Obviously, but I want yours. I could be speaking our mind. Now we sassy. Now we acting zesty. But y'all be saying, and did. Don't care. I'm gonna put your ass to work. I'm looking for the big ballers, okay? When that bill comes to the table, don't even look in my direction. It's giving broke girl. And baby, if that's the case, that's fine. Just say that. No judgment, but next caller. I'm sorry, boo. No money on your dunyon. It's gotta go. At this point, I'm not even answering the call unless I get a cash app first. Like, what? Where's my money for my haircut? You want me to pump the gas? I forgot my wallet for me, my favorite line. And don't ask me to take out the trash. Baby, I'm in Margiela's. This ain't no soft boy era. This is a soft boy forever. What are you talking about?
Yep, that's right.
Bang! I want to repeat that again. I want to play that back for people to understand. These are the answers that you need to give to these girls who think they're highfalutin, who think they got stuff figured out. No. You need to stand on business, as the kids would say. Stand on business and act like this.
Soft guy era that. Y'all want girls to pay for stuff. And honestly, bro, you type of dudes, bro, is damn right. It's about time. Personally, if you ask me, it couldn't have been said better. I'm just relieved to know that it ain't just me. You want to come here asking me what I got to offer, what I bring to the table. Baby, I am the table. And it's not the question of do I got money. Obviously, but I want yours. I could be speaking our mind. Now we sassy. Now we acting zesty. But y'all be saying, and did. Don't care. I'm gonna put your ass to work. I'm looking for the big ballers, okay? When that bill comes to the table, don't even look in my direction. Giving broke girl. And baby, if that's the case, that's fine. Just say that. No judgment, but next caller. I'm sorry.
You heard all those answers there? You know why they sound familiar? Because those are the answers that women give every single day in the modern era. It's giving broke. If you can't cash out me the money, then say so. See how this correlates with the alpha male provider. Elaborate. Here's the thing, Lana, and a good question. It correlates with the alpha male provider because as an alpha male, you're rare. You're a rare breed. If you're able to protect, provide, procreate, and problem solve, you're rare. these days. Because remember, 54% of black males are single in the middle class. 64% are single and childless. So you're rare. So if you're a protected provider, guess what? You're like a college athlete. And women have to literally, if you're of a certain look, let me say this, you can't be short, fat, broke, and overweight, be into the soft guy era. You can't do that. However, if you have a motive of good looks, if you have your money on point, if you have more muscle, more money, whole frame, and have game, and can be a protector and provider, women are willing to pay for your attention and to curry your favor. That's what it's all about. Because those men are in demand. You know who we learned this from? Ladies. We learned it from ladies. That's some 3D Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff. Or stopping the bullets. That is what the soft guy era is about. Being Neo, stopping the bullets. Saying, you're not this. Remember Miss Anderson used to be firing them guns off at Neo? What did Neo do? He said, wait a minute, do I have to dodge these bullets? Nah, I'm just going to stop them. I'm just going to stop the bullets. Just going to say, nah. Saying, They're being alpha males. They're realizing, I'm worth more. That's what it's about, Lena. Realizing that, hey, if I'm a man in demand, I can stop the bullets. I don't have to dodge them anymore. I don't have to dance. Why dance? Stop the bullets. Be Neo. He is the one. Uh-oh, we got a freeze frame here. Oh, hope not. Hopefully it comes back to us. Okay, here we go. I'm still here, guys. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live. We're going to keep this moving. Oh, wow, what did I do that for? There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. Stop the bullets. Stop the bullets. I'm the Negro that has it all. I just need love and admiration from my lady. Okay, well. That's where the learn game whole frame part comes in. That's when you got to realize that he is the one. You got to... Remember where red pill and blue pill came in from. It started with the Matrix. Why does Andrew Tate always call out the Matrix? Because you realize that, all these games that the world is playing, that women are playing, you can see beyond that, then you can be Neo. Stop bullets. Soft guy era is next level for stopping bullets. Got it? Let's continue.
Boo, no money on your dunion. It's gotta go. At this point, I'm not even answering the call unless I get a cash app first. Like, what? Where's my money for my haircut? You want me to pump the gas? I forgot my wallet from me, my favorite line. And don't ask me to take out the trash. Baby, I'm in Margiella's. This ain't no soft boy era. This is soft boy forever. What are you talking about?
Yep, that's right. These women.
See, I'm going to continue it from here in a minute. But that is when, you see, are you starting to get this jargon? That's when a woman knows her worth. That's the whole sprinkle idea. When a woman knows her worth, she can demand stuff. So a guy now knows his worth so he can demand stuff. You can be a protective provider all you want, but when you can demand stuff from a woman and she's willing to pay for it, That's when you live life on your own terms and not have to jump through hoops in order to better it. Lana BK asked the question, would you say this only refers to dating, or would it apply to long-term relationship marriages? Well, we all know when it comes to relationships and marriages, it takes two salaries in order to move it. It does. It takes literally 2 salaries to move it. So for a lady to check out on that, well, they can't really check out because they can't live the life they want to live. And I mean, most relationships, modern relationships involves, especially long-term relationships and marriages, involves 2 salaries. They involve 2 salaries. So, soft guy era does apply to marriages and the thing because a woman is willing to give to a man in order to help him out. So, eventually it does. This can refer to marriage and relationship because both. Man will have to pay the majority of the bills, but a woman's not exactly sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm not paying for anything. I'm just going to sit here and lie down and do." No. Now, if you're going to do that, and if a man is indeed going to pay all the bills and pay all the bills, be the provider, be the protector, do all these things, well, there's a cost to that. I don't think we can have time to discuss that on the show, but there's a definite cost to that. Us black men, as Gijato says, us black men are not trying to marry modern black women because they're not worthy. Aggressive, masculine, toxic. A lot of black women are that way because there wasn't any man in the home, so they didn't value men. They listened to their mothers. They listened to their mothers who said that men weren't shit, and that applied to the black men in their lives more than likely. But when it comes to white men, they're going to straighten up and fly right. But there are those black women who are out there who will value black men, but they were raised right, or they saw beyond their mothers to see our true worth. Because even though we're not king in our own country, there are certain queens who recognize, a king. Same. So I get your point, Gijato, but again, there are a certain amount of black women that need feminine training. What did Kevin always say? Kevin always said, and I always refer to the Godfather on this, he always said, therapy, image consultant, matchmaker, and feminine coach. And not a lot of black women know how to be feminine. Sorry, it's true. Some of them are very, 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 very masculine. They don't love themselves. A lot of them don't love themselves now. And a lot of them will take the path of least resistance and try to. But all these other ladies, let me tell you something. A lot of these other women will engage in the soft black era. Black women are very, very reticent to do that, unless you find the right one. And I found the right ones. I have. Oh yes, I have. On many an occasion. But you got to be the right black man to do it. More money, more muscle. Learn game, hold frame. Shout out NLD. Let's continue.
Men did draw first blood. They call these men sassy. This is what sassy look like.
Wimpy mama boys that don't know how to be masculine. Drizzle, drizzle, baby.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle. Not every woman can afford a man that's in a soft era. Drizzle, drizzle. It's okay. I'm not even judging you. It's all right. Look,
If you can't, if soft guy era is out of your tax bracket, no shade. Look, not everybody can afford everything, okay? There's just a certain level and standard of living and life we have over here in this soft era. And if you can't provide that, that's okay. Like, brokies stick with brokies. It's all right.
And I like the fact that he said that. We're not going to shame these.
Bang! Oh, so bang, 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 bang. Because you know what? If you saw it here on Talk Live, let me see if I have any comments on the YouTube here. I'm gonna just draw in there. Oh, we're good. Oh, all the actions on Instagram. I get it. Okay, fair enough. But he said it himself because he looks like a protector provider. Why do we have to keep paying for that? If you pay the cost to be the boss, if you are the protector provider, if you have the look of a high value man, let me say this. It's time for women to invest in you. Drizzle. The soft guy era is here to stay. As long as men stop acting like simps, it's here to stay. It is the one thing that'll get women right. And start acting fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Because if you cow down to them, the soft guy era is over. It's all dependent on us. That's what's coming up in my summation. Let's continue with this.
These women, because a lot of these women just simply don't have the money, and we are definitely not trying to shame low-income, dusty, broke, younger women who are out there trying to work their financial way up to date a high-value man.
But over here, it's all about the drizzle. We drizzling
all
everywhere,
day.
All over the
all
place.
All day, every day. Drizzle.
About that soft era now. See, us guys in our soft era, you're going to have to be ready to provide, to protect, pay them bills, pay for them vacations. But if you broke, just say you broke. It's okay. No shade. But I'm going to go do my Pilates, okay? Drizzle.
So I'm at the...
Do you see how silly that sounds when it comes from a man? That's how your lady sounds. That's exactly how your lady sounds. Silly. Well, you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and we have to pay the run game on us. Now, how silly does that sound, Drizzle? How silly does that sound, Drizzle? Gijato said, I need a woman. Wait a second. Man, this chat is going off. I need a woman who'll put the time in and did the necessary research to be successful in life. Now, I mean, I get it. But the fact of the matter is she willing to invest in you? That is the key. That's always the key. What way not be said? My dad, let me give you a good example. My father is a protective provider, and everybody within my earshot and everybody who knows my father knows he is. But the fact of the matter is, there was a time when he was a little down on his luck. But you know what his woman did? My mother did? Invest in him. He's a high-value man, but if she was willing to invest in him, that was the key. That was a turning point. Like financials say, here's something for a haircut. Here's something for that job application. Here's something to get you by in terms of paying bills. Here's something. Here's something to pay for dinner. Here's. But woman's willing to come up and come out and help you in your lowest hour. Those are the high value women you want. Now, BK, as Gandhi said, if we aren't looking to be the change, we are part of the problem. Malcolm, Archbishop Tutu Mandela said similar. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to hold up woman's hand throughout life. They ain't got time for it, though. You got to know your work, man. You got to know your work. Women say this all the time. You gotta know your worth. You ever heard women say that? All the time. You gotta know your worth. Men, you gotta know your worth. If you were able to protect and provide and build this world to the state that it is in to be the safest in human history, it's time for the soft guy era, Drizzle. It's just time. It is time for the soft guy era. It's time for these girls to recognize, you know what, gentlemen, you helped build this world. I need to invest in someone who is willing, let me say this, who's a protector, provider, leader, provisioner, problem solver, procreator. A woman should be willing to invest in you. That's what the soft guy era is all about. Drizzle. I ain't trying to hold no woman's hand throughout life. No. You shouldn't try to hold a woman's hand more than life. They should be willing to invest in you. They should be willing to invest in you. Because if they're willing to invest in their education, they're willing to invest in you. And if they're willing to invest in you, you got to keep her. I don't care how she looks. And that's why some of these, the most beautiful ladies in the world, remain alone sometimes. Because they aren't willing to invest in their men to a point of being fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. They've been told what they want to hear throughout their lives. Sorry about that. And they don't have the soft skills to allow a man to exist in the soft guy era. Drizzle.
The gas station, right? And this joint, she pulled up in the 2024 S-Class Benz. She come over and she starts spitting game. I'm like, okay. She balling. She's saying all the right things. He asked me out to lunch. I'm like, bet, we can go out to lunch. And she said, I'll come pick you up. I'm like, okay, she already coming off proper. Bet. When she come pick me up in the 2021 Camry. I'm like, yo, what happened to your Benz? She gonna say it's in the shop. I'm like, all right, let me not judge. Let me give it a chance and shit. So, I'm like, all right, let's just go. We get to the restaurant and it's Red Lobster. I'm like, yo, what we doing here? She's like, what you mean? What, you don't like seafood? I'm like, no, I like seafood, but not from Red Lobster. I only eat at 4-star and up. And she's like, what? I'm like, yo, what I look like? Some bum ass nigga? She said, I thought we was going to split the bill. I'm like, split the bill? Right there, I got up and left. All right? I'm like, yo, what I look like? Some bum ass nigga? Listen, if you ain't got 6 figures, you ain't getting with this nigga. I got 20 followers on TikTok. I'm buzzing right now. Girl, who you think you talking to? Soft guy era.
Bang! Guys, let me say this. Sometimes you got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to walk away from these ladies and say, drizzle to them. You got to come better. You got to come harder. You got to come stronger. You can't settle for less. You got to settle for the best. Drizzle. Drizzle. They need to bring something to the table. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for them taking you to Red Lobster. Or IHOP. Or Harvey's or McDonald's. Drive-through. Let them take you to a 3, 4, 5-star restaurant. Sit you down. And then when the bill comes, let them grab first. That's when you know your soft guy era is on high alert. Drizzle. Drizzle. Let's continue.
Brothers, we've arrived because they're in our comments, foaming at the mouth, dangling from the chandeliers, throwing smoke signals, doing all they can to guilt us, shame us, to make us feel like knowing our worth, knowing who we are and what we deserve is a bad thing. Don't fall for it, guys. Do not fall for it. Never, ever let a woman guilt and shame you into thinking that the way you think and what you feel about yourself as a man, as a soft guy in this new soft guy era, don't let her convince you that you're wrong or that you're out of pocket, because you're not.
And guys, we got one of our African brothers.
Listen, do not let a woman gaslight you to thinking the soft guy era is a fad and a passing phase. Let me tell you something. They said that about rap music, and now rap music runs the music industry. Once you realize that the soft guy era must be around and here to stay, especially in the modern Western world, especially with modern women of all shades and colors, especially black women, let me say that. I love them dearly, but they need to be taught the most about the soft guy era. Then you know. You belong in the soft guy era Hall of Fame. Yeah, see, it's right. Lana said it herself. Bay said, when he F me good, I take his ass to Red. You shouldn't be taking the Red Lobster. Drizzle. You see what these girls take their cues from? Red Lobster. They're using that psychology against us, gentlemen. They realize that the Red Lobster is a woman's kryptonite. So they're using it on us to lull us into a false sense of security. They're gaslighting us with Red Lobster. No. Tell them you want to go to Papa Do's. Tell them you want to go to the Keg. Tell them we want to go to Ruth Chris. And they paying the bill. When you've done that, you know that you are one of the great purveyors of the soft guy era. Do not listen to Bay. That's what the Bay Hive has us gaslit about. Taking the Red Lobster. Get more for less. No, we are soft guy era gentlemen. We need to demand as such. If you have the looks of a protective provider, if you're confident, intelligent, assertive, if you are a six-figure man, guess what? A woman must compete for your attention. That's what the soft guy era is about. If you are a protecting provider, she's willing to invest in you. She also sang upgrade. Thank you, Lana. I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. She also sang Upgrade You. Thank you, Lana. Thank you very much for that. Beyonce herself said, let me upgrade you. Beyonce herself was, in a weird sort of way, pushing for the soft guy era. She saw promise. She saw a high-value man. She said, let me put these things on you. Let me let you look good. Let me let you shine. Take this, take that, take that, take that. No diddy. Take that, take that, take that. Drizzle. Beyonce was willing to upgrade her man Jay-Z. Willing to upgrade her man Jay-Z. So guess what? She started the soft girl. Yeah. She did start the soft guy era. But we never really saw the sign. The only thing is, was she using her own money to do it? That's the thing. Was she spending her own money to do it? That's the question. If she was upgrading a man on her own dime, oh yeah, soft guy era all the way. But if she was upgrading a man on the man's dime, that ain't soft guy era, really. She's just using your money on you. No, soft guy era is about a woman putting the money down from her own bank account. Oh, you know what another song is? Miss Independent. Neo. I should do a show about soft guy era songs. I should do that. Think about that for Talk Live, yes. But Miss Independent is another one. Spending on her celebrity clout counts, I believe. Or should we ask? Yeah, we should ask Diddy. Cause listen, she was willing to take 50 Cent out shopping. Diddy was willing to take 50 Cent out shopping. Diddy was all about the soft guy era. Lord God. Woo! Diddy was all about the soft guy era. Oh, Lord Jesus. But anyways, we're going to stop that there. We're going to stop that there. He was all about that soft guy era. Nah. We ain't taking no Diddy here. No Diddy. Get me in trouble. Gonna get me in trouble with the Diddy talk. Time for these ladies to realize they got to come out of pocket for their man. Or is we gone? Or we moving on? We're moving on. Soft guy era, drizzle. 7 here, Sarah, her sprinkle, that's out. That was so 2023. 2004 is about the drizzle. Drizzle. Even African men are all about it. Watch.
Even talking about it.
Right. There's a trend right now going on. It's trending in the US, and I'm hoping it's going to come here in Africa, in Kenya, in the next few minutes or few hours. It's the soft guy era. Drizzle.
Drizzle.
There's a restaurant chain in the state called Olive Garden, and it's a nice, but it's like a baba kind of a place. Really, it's a mature crowd kind of a place. And American ladies don't want to be taken to Olive Garden or to Chipotle or some Chick-fil-A or any other place. They want high class. And they're saying they want a guy who earns between $100,000 and $150,000 a year. So men have decided to flip on the ladies and say, okay, fine. I also want to be treated like the way you want to be treated. So I'm not going to date a girl who earns less than $100,000 a year. I don't want to be taken to Olive Garden. I'm in my soft guy era. Drizzle. And let me tell you, American ladies have gone apeshit on this. Men, they're saying, oh no, you guys are behaving like the alphabet team. Oh, no men should be saying that. No, we're just flipping it. We're just turning the tables to you. So now, if you want to take me out for dinner or for whatever, I won't mention the hotel establishments in Kenya, but you guys, you can even like a date, you spend 1,000 shillings, you gotta do more. Mi uze tumia pesa ya Uber, tunatumia sultano, Uber, nikuja na boda. No, I'm in my soft guy era. Era. Please don't come at me. It's fun, it's supposed to be fun, but also
it's giving broke. It's giving a lot of broke.
Between what women expect and what men expect. Now, this is what I believe. If I have to do 50-50 with you, why can't I do 100% alone? No, think about it. You cannot force a man to spend 1,000,000 shillings on you and you don't even have 1,000 shillings on you. Men, tumeamka. We are in our soft guy era. Drizzle. drizzle.
And guys, you know they say African men are some of the most masculine men on the planet. Men in Africa have their women in line. So if these men are giving the stamp of approval on the soft guy era, then I definitely think we're on to something. But I'm gonna start the video right there.
Thank you very much to Dating Right. Let me say this again. It's time to move to Africa now. Y'all in trouble. If soft guy era moves to Africa, y'all in trouble. Y'all ladies in trouble. But I got a question in my comments here saying, should ladies have a $5? No, here's the thing about it. Should ladies have a $500 budget? Then 2. Sure you can. Shoot. Absolutely. I invite you to have the $500 budget. Absolutely. If you can, you know. Now, if it's a minimum $500 spend on a girl, But the fact of the matter is, if a woman if a woman really respects her man, she won't let him spend $500. She won't. She'll literally say, "Hey, you're the guy for me. Don't have to put your money out. I'll sleep with you tonight." And it's happened to women time in, time out. So no lady can say, "Oh no, I'll never sleep on the person." Lies. Women do it all the time. With the men putting in a minimum of investment. Drizzle. So now we're in our soft guy era. We want women to treat us like college athletes. Roll out the red carpet. Start spending that money. Especially for one who could protect and provide. And for whom you see a future. With whom you see a future. Few more comments that we're going to end up tonight. What a great show tonight. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Women are mad. Women are mad about the drizzle era. About the soft guy era. It's coming. Because every answer within the soft guy era is taken from women. So they can't argue with themselves. One last one from Dating Right. Dating Right has done wonderful things at YouTube. See, please like and subscribe to Dating Right. Fair use. He's doing wonderful things. Here's some more soft guy air, and then we're going to sum up. We're going to clear it up. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Is the soft guy era here to stay? Drizzle, let's go.
Us over 65 years.
Treated like a queen during the day and a porn star at night.
Bang. I don't think you caught that. And women, they can't
What's
object
your
to
key
this.
to making marriage last over 65 years?
Treated like a queen during the day and a porn star at night.
Look at her smile. You can see it on Talk Live. What's the key to keeping a long-term marriage? Treat her like a queen during the day and a porn star at night. She can't help but smile. She knows it's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth.
We got the power to change dating culture, dating standards, and make new dating rules. Let's get into this.
Soft guy era is only for soft gay era. Men that want a high maintenance woman independently to take care of his bitch ass because he can't do it for his motherfucking self. And they calling the woman broke when all...
You girl mad? You girl mad. A lot of these girls getting left out now. See, I remember we had talked about these certain gentlemen who are left out of the dating market altogether. Sub fives. The short, fat, broke, ugly among us. Pick a struggle. That's what the soft guy era is all about. We're eliminating ladies from the dating market. Clearing them out. Clearing them out. And these girls are mad. Because we caught on to game. Let's go.
All the time it's them that can't maintain.
Grown ass man coming on the internet talking about some drizzle. Talking about some, why I want my gas pumped too. I want my car door opened too. When we go on a date, I want to go 50-50. I am a damsel.
I got to try that pump gas and open door thing. I got to try that. That's one thing I need to try. The pump gas open door deal. I got to try that. Let's continue. That's one thing I haven't tried yet.
In distress. These hoes only want us for our money. I promise you, drizzle man, none of the women that are in the sprinkle, the whole sprinkle, you are the caliber of men we do not want. Because what are you doing as a full-grown man sitting in front of a camera with a ring light on a Monday morning at 10 a.m. talking about some, I want my door open too. Do you know how...
Do not fall for this gaslighting nonsense. Do not fall for it. I'm telling all the people within the sound of my voice, do not fall for this gaslighting simp nonsense. Do not do it. They'll try to name that. They'll try to Women will try sign language. Shame, insults, guilt need to be right. They'll try it. Don't fall for it. Because you know you drive the relationship. And they'll use any sorts of means to get that money out. Even if they have to name and shame you, don't fall for it. Because sooner or later, if you are that right protector and provider, they will cave in. And then you'll have to curry your favor. Drizzle.
Embarrassing that is? Oh, women these days are not like women back in the days, because men back in the days did not sit and want their doors opened. As a grown man, you want a woman to open your door?
Yes. We want our doors open. Yes, we do. Yes. If you want to be, if you want to say you run the world and you don't need a man, you're single, independent. Yeah, we want our doors open now. Chivalry died and women killed it. Killed it because you said it was giving broke. Because you said it was giving needy. Because you said it was giving clingy. You killed it. So now we want our doors open. Yes. Drizzle. Yes. No, it's not brokey. It's called drizzle, and you'll end up cat lady. How's that?
You see, this is the thing. A lot of these men have been jealous of women for a very long time.
No, we haven't. We just know when we're suckers.
If men don't want to be women, they want to act like us. If they cannot act like us, they attack us and tell us what to do, how to act, what to do with our bodies, and who we should date and who we should not. And when women take a stand against that, oh my goodness, they are whores. They want our money. The type of money we want, none of the drizzle men on here have it. No man that says drizzle on this internet has the type of money the sprinkle ladies are talking about.
Oh,
you see, the drizzle
she may be a brokey, you're right. She's a brokey. I think she's a brokey.
Like when God was creating this type of man, there was an ingredient he forgot to include.
She's giving broke.
The consequences that we're all facing.
She's giving broke.
Much rather dusty men.
I don't think she, because if you saw her here on Talk Live, she was holding her. I don't think she has a button. She can afford a button to hold her her jacket, her shawl together. She can't afford it. She has to hold it with her hands. God bless her. She'd send out donations to her. Drizzle.
Other place, and own the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to actually provide for a woman and be the leader of a family. It's gonna make dating for women a lot easier. I've had so many.
It's not. It's gonna make it a lot harder because it's gonna make it a lot more difficult to find that man. It's not gonna make it a little more difficult. It's not gonna make it easier for you. It's gonna make it harder for you ladies. Because you know why? Because the men who really are the ones that you should be subscribing to, they're gonna have all the women on their fingertips. So you know what they're doing? They're engaged in the soft guy era too. They're taking drizzle all the way. You guys don't see the circle of life you created here. The cyclical relationship we have here. Certain guys end out of the relationship. You will ixnay that. That means certain other men who are protected providers, they have all the women. So what are they going to do? They're going to say, okay, well, I'm engaging in soft guy era, so I now need to go to the highest bidder. It's like being a free agent. Except we're not taking sexual favors anymore. Drizzle. We're taking money. The money that you say that you are earning more than men, Ms. Independent. Ain't that something? See when the tables are turned, how defenseless you are because you never saw this attack coming? I love every minute of the drizzle. Let it continue, because you know why? And to end that scenario up, all these men will have all these ladies chasing after them. So guess what? They're gonna treat you like everybody else. Okay, you'll be the one for buying my you'll buy my lunch, you'll get my haircuts, you'll pay my bills, you'll do this, you'll do that. You'll have them categorized for you. You are for recreational use only. You will be potential wife. And then you say, where are all the good men gone? Well, you told them that they're giving broke. So guess what? They're going to come back and they're going to realize, wait a second, you come back to me? No, you're going to have to pay again. Drizzle. Especially for a man who can protect and provide. You're going to have to pay again. So you might as well just get in line. Because it's going to either happen now or happen later. And men don't care. Is this the equality you wanted, ladies?
Girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing. And they future project to these women and they're like, yes, when we're married and when we have kids, I'm gonna buy you everything and you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just for that to never happen.
Drizzle means you and your friends got finessed, baby girl. All fair in love and war. You know it happens all the time.
Yep.
Why are some of you bothered by the drizzle movement? Why are you guys bothered? I thought you guys didn't want to deal with men anymore. I thought you guys didn't like them. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Why are you mad at the drizzle movement? How come now your 4B movement has changed to drizzle? You guys are now talking about the men who participate in the drizzle movement. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Yeah, see, women, we like to manipulate. We use a movement like the 4B movement in America to manipulate. It's different in Korea. They were really standing on business in Korea. In America, we weren't. We were manipulating. We were hoping by telling men, we're going to keep our overly used vajayjays away from them, that they were going to come crawling back to us, but they didn't. They stood together across races and income brackets, and they were like, you know what? You women are a liability. Let's keep our money in our pocket. Now you do for us. Those LGBTQ women that are hosting all these live, trying to get you guys against these men with all this negative, hateful rhetoric against men, they are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to take you out on expensive dates. And I don't care how expensive their little toy, their strap-on is, they will never be able to D you down the way a man will. And you guys know that. That's why when you log off of TikTok, none of this 4B movement rhetoric translates over into your real life because you guys are still looking for men. That is why you're so mad about the drizzle movement. And what makes matters worse is men have a crap load of women at their disposal. They do. What one woman won't do, the next woman will. Not so much for you guys. You guys have opened up a can of worms. And it's funny because men are logical. They will pull their money away. And what are you guys going to do? Who's going to pay your bills now? You're in trouble, ladies. You're in trouble. And a lot of you ladies are still looking for men to be Captain Save-A-Hos and stepfathers. Majority of you women are still looking for that. That shit backfired. And it sucks, doesn't it?
That's right. They really.
That says it all. Thank you very much, Gizato. Thank you very much. That says it all. Men started realizing the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Men start realizing that marriage is potentially a death trap. Men start realizing that women use us for our resources. So what did men start doing? They started getting more logical and smarter and realizing, you know what? If we turn the tables on these ladies and realize our worth, the whole movement of ladies being single, independent, don't need no man, and all this other stuff falls on its head. And it's exactly what she says. You don't want to bring home a lesbian because you like the real thing too much. And lesbians be able to protect and provide? I don't think so. That's what the whole soft guy era drizzle is all about. Men start realizing their worth and realizing that, you know what? We're the table, not them. And all of the coochie they can provide, we'd rather stay away from that. I'd rather play video games. I'd rather go play some basketball. I'd rather get in the gym. I'd rather go and make some more money. Anything to be around a succubus in certain cases who'll make our lives a living hell, coming home to another man. Hell no. That's why marriage rates have fallen off the bloody charts. It's all about the soft guy era. We just failed to give it a name. Now we've got a name for it, y'all. And these ladies are upset because now the jig is up. They can't run game on us anymore. If you are making your money, are on your muscle, are learning, gaining, holding frame. They can't run game on you anymore. See? Even Lana wants to jump in. Sarah J has a funny bit about that. That's right, open your door, bitch. That's what I'm saying, yeah. See, we're only going to give privileged, gentlemanly, respectful behavior to those who deserve it. To those who don't, open your own door. Pay your own bills. In fact, you pay my bills. You pay my haircut. You pay for my days out. You pay for my thing. Because you know what we have over everybody else? That's protection. If you look like a man who can protect, a woman will pay for it. Women will pay for it. That's what the soft guy era is about. Women who are willing to pay for your protection and your provision. Why? Because it's a cold, cold world out there. And Kevin said himself, winter is coming. So drizzle, drizzle. RP, Godfather. This is the next level of his foundation. It's drizzle, drizzle. The tables have turned, the tables have turned. The tables have turned, the tables have turned. And there's not much to disagree with this statement. Black women don't realize no one's willing to marry them, and they to blame themselves for that. Blame that for only themselves. Accountability, black lady, yeah, oh yeah, true. But there are certain black women who are accountable. Let me say that. However, a lot of them aren't. So you tell no lies, Gidato. You tell no lies. And you know what? We're married at a greater rate than black women are, black men. Black women are the least married women. Westernized black women are the least married women on the planet. Not African black women. North American, Western European black women. Least married women on the planet. And they're not taking your garbage. So guess what? You better fall in line with the soft guy era, I'm just saying. Certain girls are, but a lot of girls aren't. And you heard from one right here. Hold on, I'll let her repeat herself. And let me see if there's anything necessary here. Nah, we gonna end up with her. She gonna end up with her. No, we got a few more here. Hold on. This is such a good show. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please, baby, tell me again what's up.
Why are you guys bothered? I thought you guys didn't want to.
There's a black lady here. If you didn't see it on Talk
I
Live,
thought you
it's a
guys
black
didn't
lady.
like them. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Why are you mad at the drizzle movement? How come now your 4B movement has changed to drizzle? You guys are now talking about the men who participate in the drizzle movement. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Yeah, see, women, we like to manipulate. We use a movement like the 4B movement in America to manipulate. It's different in Korea. They were really standing on business in Korea. In America, we weren't. We were manipulating. We were hoping by telling men, we're going to keep our overly used vajayjays away from them, that they were going to come crawling back to us, but they didn't. They didn't. They stood together across races and income brackets, and they were like, you know what? You women are a liability. Like, let's keep our money in our pocket. Now you do for us. Those LGBTQ women that are hosting all these live, trying to get you guys against these men with all this negative, hateful rhetoric against men, they are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to take you out on expensive dates. And I don't care how expensive their little toy, their strap-on is, they will never be able to D you down the way a man will.
And you know what? Another thing about it is, you know where the most domestic violent relationships are? Lesbian relationships. They'll beat your ass. Find the right one and they'll beat your ass. I'm sure you knew that, didn't you? Didn't you? And the highest divorce rates really are within lesbian relationships. Look it up. I'll wait. Especially amongst black women. Oh, shit. Let's go.
You guys know that. That's why when you log off of TikTok, none of this 4B movement rhetoric translates over into your real life, because you guys are still looking for men. That is why you're so mad about the drizzle movement. And what makes matters worse is men have a crap load of women at their disposal. They do. What one woman won't do, the next woman will. Not so much for you guys. You guys have opened up a can of worms. And it's funny because men are logical. They will pull their money away. And what are you guys going to do? Who's going to pay your bills now? You're in trouble, ladies. You're in trouble. And a lot of you ladies are still looking for men to be Captain Save-A-Hos and stepfathers. Majority of you women are still looking for that. That shit backfired. And it sucks, doesn't it?
That's right. They really hate this movement because it's an anti-simp movement. Men will no longer be hand and feet chasing these ladies, and they know it. Check out this man here setting his new dating standards.
Guys, I can't believe what just happened.
This is funny.
Girl, I don't want to put her on blast, but this girl took me out to the restaurant, and now she's telling me after we ordered, she ain't got enough money. I'm shaking. Like, why would you waste my time? Why would you bring me out? My time is actually valuable.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No. It's not how this works, guys. I can't actually believe it. Like,
guys, you really.
Let me say this again. He looks like a protective provider, right? So where's your money, ladies? All the women, independent, throw your money at me. Throw it at me. Act like I'm in a G-string. Banana and thong. Throw the money at me. All the ladies, independent, throw that money at me. Man, it looks like he can protect and provide. Where that money at, ladies? Thought you were running this place. Drizzle.
They gotta be careful out here meeting these broke, dusty women in public spaces.
what is the point? If you're not in a position to date, don't be dating. Work on yourself first.
I have money though.
Oh, you have money?
Yeah.
Do you have enough?
I don't know how much it is.
I don't do 50-50.
I don't know how much it
The
is.
other guys are willing to do 50-50. I'm not doing no 50-50. So can you pay this bill, yes or no?
I don't know how much it is. I don't know if I have enough.
Absolutely shocking. You know what? I'm gonna get someone to come pick me up.
Imagine a man telling imagine a man saying that on a date. Would you women give that man another date? What? I can't hear you. What? What was that? That's a no. Oh, now you see the conundrum. Oh, now you see the labyrinth in which you've created. Now men know how to design the labyrinth. So now you're in the labyrinth. Now what? You don't have enough money? Men are... Let me tell you something. Soft Guy Era is here. We are walking out on dates, ladies. Because remember, we're the one who drove us there. We'll drive you back to your house and get your money and come back out again. How's that? Drizzle. How's that? Drizzle.
Get another girl to come pick me up. This is absolutely disgusting.
This girl been in my inbox for months.
Okay.
Trying to get some of this
I'm gonna let this one go
dynamite.
because I don't know about this one here. But
And
I'm
I've
gonna
been
go with this
ghosting
one
her.
here, right here.
I ain't been letting that nothing. I ain't been letting her get anywhere close to me.
That's right.
And today I was feeling a little bit generous. You know what I'm saying?
Even the average looking among us can get in the Soft Guy area.
These
That's
women
what that
really
teaches
want
you.
us to lower our standards. I had to tell a woman not too long ago, I'm a single father of 4. If you want to court me and take me on a date, you have to pay for my babysitter.
Oh.
And we have to bring food back home for them.
Oh, that's right.
It's just that simple. That's not even...
I will pop off at the mouth at you. I will pop off at the mouth at you for disrespecting me without you feeding me and my children that aren't on yours. Drizzle.
Basic. That's basic stuff. She can't even meet the basic needs. She's talking about money issues, and I told her she need to figure it out. Go back to school, rack up whatever student loan debt you need to rack up, and make it happen. Because a real woman will make sure that her family is straight. And if you want to make us your family, because we come as a package deal, you need to have enough money to support us.
Oh.
And if I'm already in a 3,000 square foot home, so she at least needs to be able to afford 5,000 square feet. Like she has to be able to have enough space in her home for myself and my children. And I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I really don't. And I also, and another big issue I've been having is, I need somebody in shape. I don't respect a woman that doesn't take care of her body. I know I'm overweight, but she needs to be in shape. She needs
to be in shape. You don't find big girls dating bigger guys. You get it? The same requirements from us we heard from women. You're going to hear from us too. So we want women in shape. We want women in shape too. Drizzle. You can't. No. Just saying. It's a soft guy era. We're not taking that. Drizzle.
to be able to be woman enough to lift me up and elevate me and be able to help me lose weight. And I can't do that with a fatty. No, I don't want to, no fupas. No, that's disgusting. Two fat people don't go together.
If 80% of divorces are initiated by women, why would I marry a broke one? If I marry one with money, she's not going to leave me. So to break the code, you have to be in your soft guy era.
Soft guy
so
era!
Money. She's not going to leave you. But if she does, she has to pay you. Hold on. Drizzle. Know your worth. You are the prize. Because if she wants to leave, what sense does it make that I need to pay her? You need to pay me for leaving me.
That's right. See Kelly Clarkson and who's that girl? Adele. See them too. See also Halle Berry, who paying 2 white baby daddies child support. Drizzle. The soft guy era is here, ladies and gentlemen. You ladies just too late to find out. Drizzle.
I was going to tell the 4G pill bros that drizzle doesn't make sense.
Look, if you're broke, just say that. But no, in all seriousness, ladies, you recognize there's no way you can win this, right? There are 2 very specific reasons why this is impossible for you to win. Why it's impossible for you to defeat the soft guy era.
All right, before I get into this is the last thing I'm gonna do before I get my final word on this. This is what makes drizzle era 3D chess from a chess master. This is Asmanov level chess 3D. Drizzle.
Why you will never defeat drizzle. First being that the guys are just using your own arguments. Y'all have had some real fucking doozies. So these guys have unlimited ammo. Like they have an endless supply of shit to say to you. And the second reason is because they're using your own arguments, anytime you do defeat something they say, you're defeating
yourself.
Your own argument. You're defeating yourself. One of the best parts about this is that y'all are getting so fucking upset. And the men are just having the time of their lives. Do you understand how much fun men are having with this? Not just fun doing it, but having even more fun watching all of y'all melt down. Watching all of y'all lose your fucking minds because a man is giving you back that same energy.
That's right. Simple and plain. That's all it is. Women felt as though they can get on the mic and tell men all type of ridiculous demands. Well, now the table's been turned. I love this soft guy era stuff. I'm pretty sure it's gonna last all summer. Hopefully it lasts forever. I'm definitely having a good time with it. Not just because I'm making videos about it. Well, I like that too, but I'm talking about just for the fact that this is actually like a feel-good movement this time, versus the passport bros or red pill or men going their own way. The soft guy era movements feels a bit more fun and it feels a bit more empowering. But I'm gonna stop the video right there.
And I'm going to stop the video right here, and I'm just going to have my final word. Thank you very much for Dating Right. Dating Right did wonderful work here, breaking down what the soft guy era is about. But the soft guy era, and one thing that I will caution Mr. Dating Right about is, let me get him back on full cam. The soft guy era incorporates a lot of what the red pill has to say. A lot of it. Because if you have the look of a high value man, if you have the look of a protector and provider, which buys into the red pill, then the soft guy era is definitely for you. Because you have a look of a protector and provider. Accent on the protector point. Because as much as women will say, and it was mentioned there, oh, well, if you men aren't going to participate, women, no. We're just going to run to the women now. You're not going to run to the women. You're going to run to us men. Eventually you will. Because when you are alone at night, it gets real cold outside. You realize that that bump in the night is just you and your cat to keep you warm. You'll want that warm-bodied male by the side to say, you know what? Everything's all right. And you know what women are willing to do these days for those type of men? They're willing to pay. Especially these independent women, they're really willing to pay. So, drizzle, soft guy era is here, and it should be here to stay. As long as you as a man, be a man. More money, more muscle, learn game, hold frame. Red pill. As long as you do these things, the soft guy era will definitely be for you. If you have the look of a protected provider, soft guy era is for you. Because shoulders like these don't grow on trees. And that's the point. Gentlemen, it's about time that we got on the soft guy era bandwagon and let it continue. Because women have already said it. They will break the rules for the Chad and Tyrone. They will pay the bills for a Chad and Tyrone as long as he treats them right. That's what the soft guy era is all about. It's all intersectional. There's always a link up between all parties. The soft guy era is the unison. It is the apex. And it is the antidote to the modern women era. When men realize their worth and they turn around and say, for my attention, for my protective and provisional services, you're going to have to incentivize me to stay. Incentivize me to stay. That is the key. If you are short, if you are fat, if you are broke, you are ugly, you can't participate in the soft guy era. You got to pick a straw. But if you eliminate one or all of these things, you can't really get rid of short. So. But you can't be fat, broke, and ugly. But if you eliminate those three things at least, then you can participate in the soft guy era. No, let me say this. Soft guy era, it's only reserved for the chosen few. You must play the part of a protector and provider to be a soft guy. If you don't, if you're a sub 5, you will be one of the nameless. But if you have your stuff together, the soft guy era is for you. And you should engage in the soft guy era, guys. I encourage you to do it. I really do encourage you to do it because that shows you who you should be with long term. If women are willing to engage in the soft guy era, she's a keeper. She is a keeper. Now, you may have to go down in looks in order to find one, but let me say this. As Kevin Samuels once eloquently said, we'll go down in looks to go up in cooperation. And that's what the soft guy era is all about, cooperation. Knowing your worth and letting a woman co-sign it with legal tender. She must be willing to invest in you. And if she does, then you're on to a good thing. Make no bones about it. You're on to a good thing. Gijato, I understand what you're saying and being a high value man and paying all the bills and such, but sometimes the true test is if a woman's willing to forego her high value woman ills and pay for you. That's when you really know you got a winner on your hands, because she's willing to invest in you when there's no reason to. And that, my friends, leads me to the conclusion that the soft guy era is indeed here to stay, as long as simps and as long as sugar daddies get with the program. Because it's going to take all of us to engage in the soft guy era. Because if it doesn't, if we break rank, we're only as strong as our weakest link. So I encourage men to get on the soft guy era, because I'll tell you what, it is a movement that literally is 3D chess to women. I've seen it. I understand it. And I love it. I love it. Let's see how strong and independent they really are. Let's see how much they really like you. By putting money on the table and paying for your protection and provision. Drizzle. Drizzle. Thank you very much for joining me on Talk Talk Live. We'll put out a Talk Talk Live minute right away. This is such a fantastic topic. We'll be revisiting this from time to time, because the soft guy era, it's men's 3D chess, and women hate it. Why? Because you know what? You know what I see it as? I see it like judo. Where you use a woman's inertia and force against her. Where you strike and you literally parry and defend. And yet you're still on guard. And yet they have no answers for you, because all the answers are their own. That's why I believe in this project, this idea so much. It's fantastic. It really is. And believe me, there are, in answer to Dijato, there are black women who can fall for the soft guy era. You saw some of them today. They're willing to do it, but you gotta choose wisely. You gotta find out who had the fathers and who didn't, because if they didn't have the fathers, yeah, it's a good chance that then your efforts are wasted. But if they do have good fathers, yeah, you're onto something. Because a woman is willing to invest in her education, is willing to invest in their men. Especially a man who can protect and provide. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to go into tomorrow night the single mom song. Yes, the single mom song. Yeah, I'm doing it. The song is it's going to be the song of the summer. Let me say this again. You're going to hear that song a lot this summer. And why the single mom song is indeed the new generation's, let me see. Well, it's the new shout back for a new generation. Let me see. I'm trying to say, No Chickens. There it is. If you remember back in the day, and I'm showing my age a bit, there's a song called No Chickens. It was a response to No Scrubs, and it used to play in the clubs bad, and girls used to be on there and used to be upset at that song, No Chickens. Well, now we have the single mom song, and women are upset again. My goodness, they do not like that song because it hits too close to home. We'll be investigating that song tonight. We'll break it down tomorrow night on Talk Live, so do join us for that. Thank you very much for joining me on Talk Live. We're all after midnight, so I'm going to get out of here. And you enjoy your night. I am going to, I may work out. I don't know what the hell. But that was enjoyable. That was really enjoyable. But thank you very much for joining me on Talk Live on IG and YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow night at same bat time, same bat channel. And looking forward to that. Drizzle. You can't stop. You can't stop it. You can't stop it, man. No Diddy. You can't stop it now. Drizzle. Soft Guy era is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good night from Toronto. Thank you very much for joining me at Talk Live here on YouTube. This will go up right away. We're going to be filming another Talk Live minute right away, and we're going to get it up here on YouTube. So thank you very much for joining me, and look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow about